Okay, so this week I did something I was really excited about and have been wanting to do for a long time. I set up 6 of these on my ceiling, and I have 2 more that I'll set up in different parts of the shop. And the whole thing took me about 2 hours. It would have taken me only an hour, but there were some electrical difficulties. The wiring that comes with these is blue, brown, and yellow. I'm used to black, white, and green. I had to do some research, do some wire stripping, splicing, stuff like that. My original plan had been to replace the lights fixture that I had in the ceiling with a outlet, and I couldn't find an outlet that would fit in the circular socket that's up there. So I had to improvise and did some wiring, and it all seemed to work out. The fact that I'm A, not dead, and B, can actually see you because the lights are on, worked. So I'm really excited about it. I'm going to do a quick run through of what these are. These are 36 inches long and have, I can't remember, there's something like 150 or something like that LEDs on them. And you can see that these are in pretty good shape. They're not just bare soldered, ugly, nasty. The last LEDs that I ordered from Amazon, maybe a fourth to a half didn't actually work, so the LEDs themselves were dead, and I had little dark spots on my row, and I was really disappointed. But I got 8 of these for $110, and I really couldn't resist it because it's something, once I get all 8 of them installed, it's something like 20,000 lumens, and I could probably, signal Mars with these things. I will walk you through the wiring on these, and then I'll do a very quick fast forward of me installing them. I made a bunch of mistakes along the way, and it still only took me 2 hours. Somebody who had less crap to move around the shop and more skills than I do with wiring could have done this in an hour easily, probably not even broken a sweat. I sweated a lot because it was really hot in here. But, okay, so the first thing is each of these has an outlet plug like this. There are jumpers that run between the lights, so you can string up to 4 of these together in a row. And you can see that's the female, that's the male. Try to see that. And you'll notice that these cables are female-female, which was not something I was expecting. I expected male, female, male, female, male, female. And it kind of threw off the order I had them set up, so I had to improvise again. The thing that they come with to connect each of them came with one of these, which is, again, it's a female adapter, and it's got some bare wire at the top for you to wire into your electrical. And you'll notice blue, yellow, brown, not standard United States coloring. Turns out this is the UK and or EU somewhere. And I had to go and find out that brown goes to black, blue goes to white, yellow green goes to ground, which is also green here. So with that information, you can now watch me fumble through the process of putting these things up. I made one mistake. I was up on a ladder and I made a mistake and I measured badly, and so one of my lights is off about 2 inches, and I'm not super happy about it. I'm going to go up, I'm going to fix it. Forgive me when you're looking at the final shot. It's life. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. It's going to be super fast forwarded. I'm probably going to do it at something like 20x. If at any point you have any questions about a step that I took, let me know. Also, my cinematography is put a camera somewhere, do some work, try and come back and get a good camera angle, and I didn't. I'll be honest with you, a lot of the camera angles that I got, you kind of see my armpit, but bear with me. I'm learning how to do this, and this is actually kind of a fun project. I encourage you to try it. So, with that, let's get going. Okay, as you can see up there, I've got kind of a kludged hold up for a light that I picked up for free from a 7-Eleven that was being torn down. It's an exterior light, but in order to put the hangers on it, I wound up drilling into the casing, so it's not exterior anymore. I put this cord on it. I'm going to plug it into that outlet in the ceiling, and then I'm going to disconnect the power to here. These are on different circuits, so I can have power to that plug and still be able to turn off that light and do the work I'm going to do. Now, the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this with a power outlet. A 6-head power outlet's going to sit in that space, and we're going to then run the lighting cabling over to that outlet because it's all just got a standard 110 plug. Yeah, that's the theory. Let's see how this works out in real practice. Now I'm going to take it down, going to fast motion through it. Hopefully I got everything turned off the way it's supposed to be turned off, and I'm not going to die in about 25 seconds. I didn't die. I just figured it didn't hurt to actually make sure they all worked. So I'm just going to plug them in one at a time, make sure everything works before I get them hung up, and then I start throwing things. Yeah, okay, well, this one's up. 7 more to go. All right, now it's going to work. Yeah, baby. All right, 2 for 2. All right, that's it. Professional help. Okay, got the first one up. So what's going on here is I screwed or put together the wiring to the household wiring, so the switch on the wall works right there. And I fed 2 of the feed lines through, and now I'm going to connect the second one. These go up really easily. Once you get the electricity figured out, they are super fast. It's 2 screws and it just snap, snap, and they're attached to your ceiling. I may or may not leave them exactly where they are. They're not quite exactly straight. I thought they were. I used a straight edge. I don't know what happened. I'm only about a ½ inch off, so maybe I'll just deal with it. All right, now I'm going to do the other side. All right, here we go. Let's just get the screw hole started. Theoretically, all right, back it back out. Going the rest of the way with the clip attached. Make sure the clip faces down. I didn't actually make that mistake, but I almost made that mistake. These things, the lights themselves, they weigh maybe ½ pound. I mean, they're nothing. So these little clips do just fine. You hold them up, even with just 1 screw per clip, which is all they give you. And you basically do your best with that. here. All right, here goes light number 2. It's literally as easy as that. That's pretty cool. All right, electrical part sucked. Hanging them up, dandy. I gave it about a C average. You can see that just with those 2 lights, this is actually pretty well lit. Honestly, this is as good as it was lit before. Yay, I'm done. Wow, it's a hot day today. You can probably hear the air conditioner going in the background, but I needed it. And it's looking pretty good. Now my ceiling is uneven. So that one in the back, I don't know if maybe I mismeasured on the width and I can go back and fix it. I don't know. I'll have to investigate that, but not today. Today I'm done. I got to cook dinner and get ready for work tomorrow. So here we go. I'm pretty happy with the result. All right. So looking around the shop, as I did before when I was showing you the overhead, it doesn't look exactly like I'm making a lot of progress, but I am. I got the cabinets up, got the French cleats up, got the first few tool racks for the French cleats. I got the big rack here, and now I've got my lighting. This is actually pretty exciting to me because the next step is going to be my big rolling table that has both my table saw outfeed and my chop saw attached to it. So that's going to be a lot of work. There's no way I'm fitting that in one video. I might do some side projects along the way to make it more interesting, because at some point just watching somebody screw plywood to pine is probably not the most exciting thing, but it'll be exciting to me. So I'm going to get started on that, and in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Please like, and if you don't mind, subscribe. I'd enjoy very much having you come back and check out what I'm working on. In the near future, my wife and I are going to start doing some resin projects, and those ought to be pretty fun. And I have some really nice mesquite lumber that I'm going to, live edge lumber that I'm going to turn into a small end table. So that's coming up, and I hope you'll take the opportunity to join me there. Thanks. Bye-bye.